Hello everybody and welcome to Daily Tilt. It has been a little bit since I've done a video. Between being sick and having a schedule change, it's been a little tough, but I'm joining you from the North Cascades today, talking about having structures of wealth. You see, I wanted to test something, so you may see here, if Marla scans around, you're gonna see my Z-Packs tent, my camp chair, and my truck over here. You see, some time ago, I decided I wanted to have a structure of wealth that allowed me to be able to get outside and have a kit ready to go to come out and do things like this. See, last night, yesterday afternoon, I got the wild hair that since there was nothing on my schedule today, that I would get out and do a camp out. But when I got the truck, one of the things that I did is I said, I'm gonna make sure that I always have enough in there for 2 nights, 3 days inside the vehicle, where I've always got a sleeping bag, a tent, a backpack, and I can get out when I get a chance. Now, I hadn't tested it, so I came out here in the North Cascades National Park. All the campgrounds are shut down right now. It's like there's one other sort of converted van out in the parking lot. Looked like they picked a night to rest. Otherwise, this place is stone empty, normally just packed up in the summertime. And yet, what you get a chance to do when you can get out and do things when other people can't. In this case, I have the gear to be able to deal with if it snowed last night or whatever. But I learned something. Number one, when you take your stove out to show the Trail Life boys, make sure you get it back in your kit. I'm having to cook my coffee and breakfast over an open flame this morning. And also, I'm realizing I don't have my fishing pole. So I'm getting a chance to test this out and find out what's missing from that kit. And when I say that kit, here's what I have you think about. You think about a special operator going out in the field and he goes into his cage and gets his kit that's for that loadout for that trip. And we have that in our businesses all the time. Here's the portfolio I need for a meeting. Here's everything I need at my computer for my Zoom. Here's everything I need to be able to go on a business trip. And we have those kits. And we do that because our career depends on it. Maybe our family and our livelihood depend on it. But our wealth depends on our ability to get out and do the things that we care about and love, the things that we want to expose our kids and our spouse to. But to do that, we got to have some structures. Now, your structure might be, depending on your age of kids, maybe it's having one of those big net bags, just order one on Amazon, and put a football and a baseball and a couple of gloves and some Frisbees and all that. Because then no matter what's going on, you get somewhere early or doing something early, hey, let's play. And you're able to just instantly turn something that would otherwise be a delay into wealth. I had a good friend who was a mentor of mine, and he was taking his kids up to go skiing up in a beautiful place in California. And on their way there was like a jackknife semi or something, totally stopped traffic. And, it looks like it could be hours. So rather than sit there frustrated with a chance for mom to get frustrated with the kids or dad to get frustrated with mom, what they did is they realized, wait a second, we have all the things we were going to take to the snow hill. We have our hot cocoa. We have our sleds. You kids have all your warm clothes. And so they used the kit that they had, and they had a wonderful time sliding down the embankment next to the highway, set out their chairs, had their hot cocoa, and then watched other people in their vehicles, maybe more angry because they were out there enjoying themselves. And that's what will happen if you prepare to really enjoy wealth. The people who love you and care about you and look up to you, they're going to see things you're doing and adapt it for themselves. But then there's other people that when you set your life up this way, they're just going to be angry like those other people in the cars. And we need to be able to, if we're going to have a good life, we need to be able to think ahead and say, what are the things we want to have present in our life? And then do we have the structures in place? Now, having a kit in your vehicle to come and do something beautiful like this, like you can see down that canyon all the way over there. You can see the rest of the lake headed this way. And you don't get to be here doing these things unless you're prepared. Now, yours may not be a mountain lake with your family. Yours might be having that book that you want to read and have some time to yourself at a coffee shop. But do you have that book that you like to read sitting in your car ready to go? Too much of life, with all of our entertainment we have ready to hand, too much of life can be frittered away when we have an extra hour. You see, your structure of wealth might be gym clothes. Do you have an extra set of gym kit in your car? Do you have the things that you want to be able to have to do the things that you want to do when you have a chance to do them? And the only way to do that is to build a structure that supports the wealth that you want to have. Now, in this case, this is mine. Being in the outdoors and having an opportunity to get my children in the outdoors and my wife in the outdoors as often as possible, because I really believe there's a different way we experience life when just simple things like I had to have my water with me, or I need to pump it out of the lake with my water purifier, or to make fire this morning, didn't have my stove. I had to improvise that. And that kind of thing just makes, for me, my brain work differently. And that's the experience I want to give my families, getting outside of some of the luxuries we're just handed in life nowadays, we show up with. This is an important structure of wealth for me. What I'd love to hear is the comments below of what are the things that you like to do, and then what's a structure, a kit you could have in your car, or something you could have at home ready to go that allows you to more fully experience life. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this tilt. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And don't worry, I don't plan on getting sick again anytime soon. So we'll have a lot more of these tilts. Now get out there and live a great life.